You were trying to tell somebody why Wausa was so awesome. Why would somebody want to live here?
It has cute decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Married 1.5 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
2.5.
Oh, 3 years.
Actually, yeah, 3 years now.
October will be 10 years.
10 years?
Got married in May of 2021, so just about a year.
At the time, he was still working in Yankton. Wausa was still kind of close to Yankton. Osmond, Wausa was kind of our cutoff. Like anything south of Wausa was a little far for us.
She finished up what she had planned, I feel like, because then we moved to Wausa. And it's like, get me almost there, and then she'd finish that later.
Got married and then moved to Wausa like 2 weeks later.
I think being in a community like Wausa, you are raised by your family, but you're also raised by the entire community.
Our neighbors just across the street would bring us fresh produce like once a week, peppers and jalapenos and all that. It was really welcoming.
It's good.
Everybody's been really nice.
Yeah. Elda gave us banana bread.
That at any point in time, you can have 10 or 15 kids running through your house and none of which you were invited. Doors always open policy type of thing, So for our kids, I think sometimes we take that for granted.
Really nice for Dax. Like we can just like walk on the street. There's like 5 cars. I really love the like slower pace, especially with Dax. Not looking over my shoulder all the time, it's really nice.
Labor Day celebrations are always really fun.
Homecoming parade, fireman's feed.
And then we did the volleyball thing, which was super fun.
Halloween, we tried. We didn't get a lot of kids. We were kind of disappointed. He was all set up in his mask, ready to like scare
I had
some
a lot
kids,
of candy left over, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
There's a ton of really great events, a lot of family-oriented events, but then some adult things as well. So it seems like it's a nice balance between all those things. I think we're really lucky in Wausa in that we live in a small community, but there's some fantastic businesses, whether it's the store, Smoking Chips, the bank. The other day, my car wouldn't start on Main Street. Roger walked down and got it running for me. There's a lot to be said for that.
Nice that everyone knows you, because this is kind of a town that looks out for every other person.
There's an abundance of clubs and organizations in Wausa. It just depends on, what you're passionate about.
If you like big towns, you won't really like it, but if you like peacefulness.
I've lived in Norfolk before Wausa. Before that, I lived in Kearney, then Sioux Falls. Just like the amount of times that sirens go off.
All hours of the night, we would have an ambulance or a cop car just fly past our apartment like at least once a week.
Neighbors that kind of always look out for you, and
especially if you have a family or want to start a family. It's very nice.
It's just a fun, quiet, safe community, and it's nice quality to have. Favorite thing about this town is just everyone's there for each other. We've only been here a year, and I feel like we've had plenty of help, and we've had plenty of people stop in and just say hi. It's just a friendly community.
My neighbor tells me when I get an Amazon package, because I don't use that door very often.
Come in. This is my Chiweenie puppy.
Part Chihuahua, half Dachshund.
Maybe bear.
Bebe, why do you have a piece of paper? This would be the firstborn, Lennon Johnston, who is 7 years old.
And I'm Baylor
And this is Baylor. Should I say your last name?
Johnston.
Oh, and then we have a Tito running around. That's our dog. And then we have a vacuum, and his name's Terry.
Ooh, got his foods. This is Dax. He is 10 months old and runs all over the place.
The numbers in school are great. The school system in itself is great. I think when you combine that with what you had said, it's just a perfect combination.
I'm lucky enough to be able to work from home, but we're seeing that more and more. There's a ton of potential here. The cost of living is really low in comparison to larger cities. You'll see kids riding on their bikes all around town. All of that combined is just a great community to be a part of.
Ditto.
The Wausa Development Corporation has 8 lots available to purchase and build your dream home on. The Wausa Development Corporation would love to discuss any questions you have, and we would love to see you as the next people of Wausa.